Grand Rising. How's everyone doing? This is so interesting. So interesting. Hey, Jag. Hey, fam. What's going on, Auntie Leah? What's going on, Yvonne? Oh, my goodness. You know, just the level of foolishness that people go through. Imagine unwinding your day and then someone just calls you on WhatsApp that you don't know saying, hey there. It's wild. People's online behavior is just very wild. At least it is to me. I don't get it. Why would you just call a random phone number out of nowhere? Talking about, hey there. But what's more interesting than that is the caller ID when I blocked it. It's funny. If you were to call this number right now, it would say it was disconnected. How can someone be able to call and text you from a disconnected phone number? I'm not camming up until I see 150 likes. And then if the numbers look a little out of whack, I'll be camming down until, I'm satisfied with what I see. But before we look at me, let's look at this. You want to know where this phone number is registered out of? And the other 10 numbers? Panama City, Florida. Isn't that interesting? That's where Trasher K the Grouch is from. That's where Liar B is from. Alexa Summerson, not a contact, no common groups. Security tools. You know? I guarantee you, any one of y'all call that phone number right now, it's going to come up as disconnected. So how in goodness name did the phone number get disconnected but was still able to text me after the phone was called? And now see, no one can say I'm doxing them because this is a disconnected phone number. I just don't know how a disconnected phone number can call me. Text me. From a region where I have known enemies. What's sad is that somebody doxed my actual phone number in order to do this stalking crap. You want to know something else that I thought was weird too? This. I thought this was crazy work too. Because this right here is me super chatting paperwork regarding why I couldn't super chat him on that broadcast where I got dogpiled. Isn't that interesting? I need to see at least 100 likes. At least. I know the notifications ain't notified. It's getting kind of hectic. I got the power, apparently, to keep my enemies up all night. Trying to figure out where I am. I dare one of y'all to call the number right now and tell me that it don't come up. Disconnected. I just don't understand how a disconnected phone number can call and text me. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting. I got the power. Yeah. Wow. What trans, Rena? You up late at night thinking about me? You'll do another 12-hour live with me. Yeah, it's disconnected. How does a disconnected number call me and text me? I don't know. Maybe it was all a dream. I know that's what they wish, but unfortunately, this is real. Messages and calls are end-to-end encrypted. Only people in this chat can read, listen to, or share them. How did they get my number? Calling me in the middle of the night? More and more curious every day. Love Leroy, I'm telling you. We can do better with these likes. It's a vertical. It's literally tap, tap. That's it. But you know, people are interesting, guys. It's just very interesting because the only people or organizations that I know that have the ability to use disconnected phone numbers to make phone calls are law enforcement. They do it all the time. Allegedly. Why would law enforcement? I'm just curious. It's looking a little weird. Muppets gone wild, I guess. The things that people will do for money and the lies that people will tell to cover up the truth. You know, this is the kind of stuff they were doing to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Interesting. But yeah, apparently I try to send paperwork a super chat and my. It says that I need to be operating from a space with USD, but I am operating from a space with USD, but apparently, it registered me as out of the country. Isn't that weird? Isn't that just downright weird? I mean, Area 51 weird. Y'all don't remember that movie that old Will Smith did with Lisa Bonet, Enemy of the State? Do y'all remember any of that? But why? Why are they trying to find me? For what? For what they want to find me for? Why is everyone so worried about where I'm at? What am I doing that's so bad? Other than telling the truth and spreading God's love. You know what? I'll be right back. I'll let my little friend E.T. keep y'all company. You know, apparently, Shannon is really losing his mind. Shannon Sharp is going insane. Well, when you piss off the powers that be. My Trump fitted isn't the only hat that I got at Mar-a-Lago. I got this one too. What y'all think about this hat? Down the rabbit hole, follow the white rabbit. This is my girl, Liz Crokin. It's the real down the rabbit hole. Not some former state worker. This the real down to follow the white rabbit. They all think I don't have no clothes. They all think I don't, I'm a comfortable person, and there's certain things that I wear online, and there's certain things I wear in real life. But it was funny. Somebody was over there in Paperwork's chat saying that I needed to spruce myself up, and I needed to do this, and I needed to do that. Welcome, Tracy. You're a member. They had a lot of things to say about what I need to do with myself. Yet, we can't see what they look like. And then it got me thinking, they wanted me to do the heavy costumes and all that. ACG, thanks, sweetie. I'm embarrassed for these bad actors that think they are operating on the same intelligence. I know, like they really do. It's just weird. Imagine a stranger coming up to you out of nowhere, faceless, telling you what you need to do with your life. It's strange. And it's odd to me because that's what my career has been about. Railing against that, lobbying against that. Individualism, self-expression, not needing to wear the designers that they want you to wear, to encourage people to go and buy the designers that they want you to wear, who are hurting people and harming people. I've always been big on self-expression, and I've always believed that personal style should not be dictated by a certain group. You shouldn't have to only wear this or only wear that or only do this or only do that. I rail against all of that. I always have. Because if you're there to get what I'm giving you, then I shouldn't need to distract you with all of these other things. I shouldn't. This is what you came for. This is where the information is. Everything else is a distraction. Like the idea of people celebrating a breakup and going live like it's breaking news about a relationship they know nothing about. And then say, oh, she wrote a song for, okay, it's all right. It's okay. And the title of the name of the song is A Wolf in My Heart. No, that's the title of the project. The project. Because I'm going to be doing a cover record. See? And it's one of my favorites. It's a rock song with a dirty blues, edgy feel. And the name of the song is called There's a Wolf in My Heart. It's an homage to that. Thank you, Auntie. Oh, but see, it is what it is. What are some of the lyrics? Stood at the edge of the valley, looked at the ground below. Was it? Oh, hold on, let me get the lyrics. Because, I'm used to applying it and hearing it, as a listener and singing along and learning. I haven't fully committed to the lyrics yet, but let me pull them up. I believe it's by Vauxhall. Wolf in My Heart. Lyrics, yeah. Come on, 50 pounds, get light. Because trust me, we need to all be able to travel light in this world. So yeah, Heidenvolk, and the name of was Vauxhall something. The name of the band. I gotta pull it up. But salute. I love this song. It was featured on The Walking Dead in the earlier seasons. And just no, this isn't the right one. I gotta go back. This, who knew there were this many songs that said There's a Wolf in My Heart? Let me put Walking Dead. Vauxhall Broadcast. That's the name of the band. And it's not A Wolf in My Heart. It's You Are the Wilderness. There it is. That's why. But of course, The Wolf in My Heart, And so the lyrics are, stood at the edge of the valley, looked at the ground below. Oh, I was surrounded, and there's nowhere left to go. I heard the wind shout beneath my feet. I felt the earth shake inside of me. I'll run forever, but I won't get far. 'Cause if I don't have you, I will starve. There's a wolf in my heart, and there's a wolf in my heart for you. There's a wolf in my heart. There's a wolf in my heart for you. Wolf in my heart, and there's a wolf in my heart for you, for you. It's cold. It's cold. And when I think of the lyrics, it really does speak to everything that I've been surviving with the troll farm. You know, sometimes in the midst of nothing, when it looks like everything is stacked up against you, it's remembering what's important to you that pulls you through, you know, to get you to the next moment. And that's why this is going to be the cover song, because I always do a cover song on any project that I do. And that's where the name of the project, the EP, Wolf in My Heart, comes from. You know, double entendres are something that's like, intelligent people get it. Like the lyrics that I'm writing for cross my mind. Like, I don't really think people pay attention to lyrics anymore. And it's kind of sad, because what it proves is that Americans don't need to be intelligent anymore. We can do better with these likes. We should definitely be at 200 by now. But it's like, people really, really, really just take for granted what it's all about, what the gift is all about. And I cannot begin to express at all how real it is. But lyrics and what's being said, the lyrics are the magic. When I say that line, and I'm addressing Stone Paxton with every word across my mind. And it's a warning to anybody that's listening, you know? But seriously, cross my mind? I was looking both ways before you crossed my mind. See, I was minding my business when you crossed my mind. And you should look both ways before you cross my mind. You nearly got ran over by all the emotion that was left behind when you crossed my mind. Turn friendship into bank exchange. And now you're confused on who's to blame? Capping on stages for a known shoe-in. Because the truth is, it shouldn't have been that hard to get Angie Stone that residency in place. If saving her life was what y'all was really trying to do and insulate her so she didn't have to worry about bad actors constantly being infused into her situation, it shouldn't have require her to have to physically show up and do all of this and all of that. There should have been some kind of concession made if she was in fear for her safety. I'm trying to understand. Angie Stone with a Vegas residency, that should have been, Gladys Knight's residency was brilliant. Angie Stone would be the next descent for that. Whatever Gladys Knight could do at a Vegas show. So could Angie Stone. So that's why I'm saying I don't understand. Capping on stage is for a known shoe-in. And all you're worried about is your back end. And see, I can hit you 3 ways with that back end. Because see, you were worried about the money you was going to make on the back end of Angie's demise. Because that's how it appears to me. And all you seem to be worried about is your back end, your ass. Because it is definitely on the line. And see, that back end, you was trying to work your way back in to Angie's good graces because she had stopped trusting anyone, but you made it back in. See how that works? Oh, yes. Yeah, just me sitting in with my sister and us taking that moment to acknowledge that she will get justice and that Diddy and Jennifer Lopez both, they're going to suffer for what they put Natanya Rubin through. But really, and Natanya's going to be coming by. We're going to do like a couple featured guest appearances with Natanya Rubin. Because we need to help our sister break that threshold of 10K subscribers and start making her way to the kind of audience that she needs, especially now at this Diddy trial. If anybody needs to be heard while this trial is happening, it needs to be Natanya Rubin. And so that's what we're going to do, Jag Nation. We're going to bring her by here. We're going to post her link up in the chat. We're going to post her donation up in the chat because she's about to start her ministry and we are going to support her. Watch Your Back Ministries is going to support the dopest nerd, without a doubt. And we're going to make sure that we get people over there to her tent because her revivals be reviving. But no, I mean, it's serious. Like, people really don't pay attention to what they hear. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yes. You should know better than to cross my mind. You should know better. Lyrics. I was looking both ways before you crossed my mind. And you should look both ways before you cross my mind. My mind. You nearly got ran over by all that emotion left behind you. When you cross my mind, you should know better. Now, I'm not the one who went and turned promises into lies, and I'm not the one who sat and scripted all your alibis, turned friendship into bank exchange, and now you're confused. What? Straight capping. You care about is your back end. Gee. People need to look both ways before they cross your mind. And I don't mean just tippy-toeing across it. I mean crossing it. Red flagging your mind. There might be a whole lot of emotion in it that was never meant for you, but you might be able to get it at this time for crossing my mind. Do you see? See, that's lyricism. And meanwhile, I got to get dogpiled by a bunch of weirdos? For what? Like, I'm going to address a couple of things right quick because this isn't going to be long. I actually have, I'm going to be sitting down today doing some commentary regarding Mr. Sharp and his not so sharp approach to damage control in the media. It's just starting to get pathetic. Like it really is. And it's starting for it to be a little harder for him to defend himself, because now with this case out here, now with this, all this going on, and I'm going to be doing more review on all of the recordings, and because I think I might have a different insight than most people, you know? I think there might be something that I can offer to that conversation. No, really, it's just kind of wild, because when I look around and I see what's going on YouTube and all of the constant manipulation and the disinformation and the creating fake beefs and stalking people and cyber harassing people. You know, I saw a couple of thumbnails regarding Sunday night, and it was just kind of sickening to me, because like people really get excited at watching people be attacked and chased down and hunted down and lied on and disrespected. You know, Sunday night for me was really a what would Jesus do moment, because all I could do was just sit there and really just be disappointed, you know. But when that racist guy got up there, that racist white guy, and started like calling himself having his moment, I'm like, this must be the crucifixion of Jaguar Wright, because y'all sure done brought a whole racist up here. And a bunch of black people sat around and listened. They listened and cheered him on, until I told him, hey, look, drop the N-word, do it with a hearty R, do it for your master, do it for the hood, do it for the clan, do it. Oh, I know. I know that law enforcement and cell phone companies is all in bed together. At Jag, listen to Mahogany Soul album, and I just burst into tears. I'm not a crier. Tears for Angie. Yeah. Don't even tiptoe. I keep trying. Don't even tip. Or toe. Or tippy toe. You know? Don't do it. It ain't smart. Like, it's just crazy. But hey, you know, to each his own. I'm telling you, Muppets have gone wild. The Muppets have gone mad wild, big wild here on the YouTube. It's crazy. Doing whole lives about my pimple. Just sitting there going, I mean, the song is okay. The song is okay. The song is better than okay. It's a freaking hit. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. See, I don't spin record, Honolulu Tony. I make records. And I'm brilliant at it. What are y'all brilliant at? Other than, you know what else I also found interesting about Honolulu Tony? Which, by the way, if y'all don't know who that is, that's the Gospel Quiet Storm. I change my name when I get burnt. Do y'all know that the channel, he's finally operating? By the way, salute to Honolulu Tony. You are finally operating from your channel. Yes, our special lady. That is going to be a classic. Stone Paxton was right about that. But this is the thing. They don't want to give me credit for it, see. As long as they don't have to give me credit for it. Because that's what people have been being paid. Yes, Honolulu Tony. Did y'all know when he started his channel? It's a very interesting date. Because it's like an anniversary in my life. May 18th, 2024. The day after the diddler got busted on camera. Running down on Cassie at allegedly what was a freak off. No, I don't think Tony's here to help at all. I think he's controlled opposition. I think he was put in position to tap in. Because I burned through so many of they trolls. If he came via Storm Monroe, then that means he came via Trashy K. I guess that's why he constantly needs to keep telling people about his trademark brand and his brand and his brand. It's interesting. Thousands of views all over YouTube, and you have less than 2,500 subscribers? How did you become so relevant so fast with absolutely no reach to anything? It's kind of weird. Like his career kind of is starting to remind me of Vlad's. You know, I'm a DJ with no catalog. What's even more interesting is Siri. What information can you grab me about a book called The Harvard Report?
Okay, I found this on the web. For what information can you grab me about a book called The Harvard Report? Check it out.
It's so interesting how they try to make everything so convoluted. Trying to see if there's a wiki. Here we go. Does it have a wiki? They really try their hardest to hide this as much as possible. It's on Amazon, though. We'll pull up their description because apparently they're making it very hard to find anything. Why is everything coming up in Japanese? That's strange. Super chats in Japanese and all kinds of... It's weird. It's almost like somebody's messing with my internet because they don't want me to keep sharing valuable information with you. We should be at over 250 likes right now. I'm starting to get a little disappointed. All right, let's just look it up here. After almost 50 years, the release of the complete Harvard Report, a study of soul music environment prepared for Columbia Records Group, which was making feasible study and suggested marketing strategy for CBS Records. CBS Records had their hand in a lot. CBS Records also purchased the Sound of Philadelphia catalog, Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. And as you know, Columbia is Sony. 420. Paperback is 25 books. It's $9.99 on Kindle. I think I'm going to put this on the book club list for us to read, because what it talks about in the Harvard Report is how the CIA had agents working inside radio stations, record labels, and such. To do an urban study on how our music affects our world and community. What better way for a government to control their people by putting agents inside the influential places to influence the propaganda they want? Y'all came down. I don't like these likes either. Y'all looking frag. Now, that was the first time I heard of him, was on Paperworks Live. It started really well, and then exactly the second that I started asking him real questions, real actionable intel, he seemed to have a hard time having a detailed conversation with me, exactly like they did during the wars. Imagine everyone should read that book, because it details how the government has been using our most influential form of information transfer, music, to push their agendas so that people can make policy for the reaction that happens out in society, allegedly. But it's in the book, so you can read it for yourself. Yes, it's on Paperworks channel. I asked Mr. Gospel Quiet Storm if he knew about the book. Sure did. Hey, Spunky J. Yes, please get the likes up. Just double tap your screen. I mean, I know they're upset because we're a members only channel now. And they just can't come in acting crazy and windmilling. But the reason why we're a members only channel is because of what happened on Sunday night. On Easter night, no less. Like, it was Easter Sunday, and these people literally showed up to hate me into oblivion. Like, it was just hate. It was a hate fest. Just dripping in hate. Meanwhile, these people came to do it on a channel that is not mine while we were talking. 11:11. While we were talking about something that had absolutely nothing to do with all of the people that hated me, people saying that they were fans of Paperwork, and it's wild. Because what everyone watched was a successful dogpiling campaign. Oh, it was. It was terrible. And like I said to them, if this is what we got, if this is what we got, if this is the energy and the spirit of the people who are going to get justice for Angie, if this is what we got, Angie's screwed. She is. She's screwed. If justice depends on these people, justice denied. I tell you that. It's weird. And then to listen to the fact that some of the people that came up there said they came up there because they like the Quiet Storm and they like Auntie Mickey. Those elderly people literally sent people over to that panel just to trash me because I knocked him out the sky with facts. You know, like, I don't know why people get mad at me all the time for just revealing the truth. But for someone to be as intelligent and as smart, please remember when I asked him about it that Friday night before he left, I asked him if he had ever heard of the book. He said he had heard of the book. And then I asked him if he could tell us what the book was about. It would be a teachable moment for the audience. And he said he ain't interested in teaching nobody nothing, but all he do is run around with his supposition and his paperwork that he can't tell nobody where he got it from. That's peculiar. But for whatever reason, he did not want to acknowledge it. And what I know, from my blood down to my bones, when people avoid talking about something that's good and pertinent information for the community, if they don't want to talk about it, it's because they can't talk about it. Now, why would someone like him, who says he has a background in radio of all of these many years and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo and yada, 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 and so and so forth, why would he be begrudged if he was really trying to get to brass tacks and truth to discuss that book with me online? Why? Why would he be so opposed to having that very, very, very... Hold on one second. ACG says, the crazy part that they all started saying you were attacking them and that was a straight up lie, but they stuck. Yeah. Ain't that weird? People say I'm the bad guy. They doing this, I'm doing this, but I'm sitting there calm as a cucumber. And they all going crazy and they say that I'm manic. No, dogpiling isn't legal. It is a crime. It is a cyber crime. It was very weird and it was very gross. And yet it happened on YouTube and YouTube did nothing about it. Yeah. Real interesting how that works. It's just wild to me. I know. We were having a really, really, really great conversation. We were sharing music. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, Gospel Storm have to jump in and get in the mix. And he got a problem. And next thing you know, here comes. And do you know who those are tactics of? The Trashicay-led troll farm. That lets you know exactly who those people are. But see, it's the law enforcement aspect that I'm really interested in. Because why would a man who's supposed to be so learned and wants so much for his public and community, and he wants justice, and he wants this, and he wants that, he believes you, and that people need to understand what you're saying. I know. know she was high, Miss Group. You talking about Miss Group Home? Yeah. But the simple fact that there were a few content creators that took that dogpiling and made it content for their Jaguar Wright hate channel and say, Jag got dragged in the Angie Stone sector. Jag got dragged. I didn't get anything. Since we're here where there's some sane people and we can do better with these likes, and I'm camming down until I see 300 likes, like straight trad. We need 300 likes. 420 people in the building. We should have 300 likes. But seriously, let's just be real. Put a 1 in the chat if I was acting crazy and deserved to be treated that way. Put a 2 in the chat if what you saw was utterly disgusting, unwarranted, and unprovoked. 1 in the chat if you think I deserved what happened. 2 in the chat if you think it was totally undeserved. 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. No, you were set up. Exactly, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a whole setup. 2, I haven't. Yeah. Yeah. So why did YouTube allow it? Why did they allow it? Why was it allowed? Why is this construct never accountable? It's funny, you got people running all over YouTube all day trying to hold everybody accountable for this and hold everybody accountable for that. But who's going to hold YouTube accountable? I know they attacked me from every angle. They tried to get me upset about everything. They came with a bunch of personal stuff, all stuff that had nothing to do with Angie Stone. I bet your blood was boiling because it looked insane. And meanwhile, the entire objective was to get me to get out of my body so they could say, look at the defender of freedom acting crazy, or take some inflammatory thing and try to run to a judge or run to a DA or run to a state official or run to a this or run to a that, because people do that all the time. Do you know how many times Judge Nancy Mulder has been contacted by weirdos from YouTube? Lying, giving false. But that was the plan. They were going to get me to go crazy, right? And then they were all going to take it and make it content. And say, see, she hasn't changed. Look, she's crazy. Da-da-da. All CIA tactics. Same stuff they used to do to Martha Mitchell. Everything that happened on that panel on Sunday night was illegal and completely against community guidelines. I know. And you want to know what was worse? When I asked them about Angie Stone, none of them could tell you anything real. Which goes to show that nobody was there for Angie Stone or justice for Angie. They were there to hate on me. It was very Twilight Zone. Yeah, they wanted to push me out of the sector because I'm burning every fraud in it. It's wild. It's wild. Yes, we were preaching and spreading God's word because that's what we do every day. Oh, those people were absolutely insane and they couldn't even tell you why. It was just, you know, but that's how they operate. That's their MO, all of them. That's how they all work. That's how they all operate. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But when I looked at all of the black people, thank you, Jovette. When I looked at all of the black people that were doing it, I'm like, this is why Angie ain't gonna get no justice. Jag, you took on like 10 low IQ losers and never broke a sweat. I know. Full attack mode. So how does this stuff keep happening to just one person online and nobody does anything about it? Why did nobody call law enforcement on what was going on? Because Lord knows. But they did all log off as soon as you mentioned your award. Yeah, and started singing for the Lord. Interesting. Because that's what they wanted. It's beyond old. It's very old to me. They've been doing the same thing for 5 years. You want to know what's different? For the first time in 5 years, they don't have any spies in my life close to me. And apparently, even though Odell and I aren't together anymore, they're having a hard time getting us to turn on each other. Because, see, that's the whole thing. They need us to turn on each other. They need us to go crazy on each other so they can say, oh, look, these are the founders of Cruelty Free. It's crap. It's not real. I guess people are forgetting about that. Our relationship, whatever it was, whatever it's not, has nothing to do with Cruelty Free Artistry, Inc., a nonprofit organization to put a new construct in place so we don't have to keep witnessing what's happening with Angie right now. They're also pissed off about the fact that I'm, re-embracing my artistry. I'm getting back in the ring as an artist. Since everyone forgot what I am. I tell you what I know. The government, the last thing they want is me out there reminding people why they need to fight for their people. There will never be another. And yet so humble, hotel so damn long, at times made her stumble on all that swag, ain't on the genius, carved an era out and song and shared it all with us, dripped in sequins, and she loved her brothers too. No one could ever sing a song for us like the Angie you. She was a fool with it, put you straight to shame with it, and there'll never be another one. No AI required. No auto-tune required. Just me to beat the microphone and the engineer. Question, can you please sing Happy B-Day to me on Friday? Well, it's Taurus season, baby. You know my birthday, May 17th. Yes. Yes. Be my honor. Or, we can figure a lot of things. Oh, and by the way, guys, don't forget, I'm on Cameo. I have to finish setting up my intro video. I was doing that this morning, and, the content information game, it never stops. But, yeah, I'd love to, Carla. And hold on a second. What? LA chick been a member for 3 months. Oh, she got the right stuff. She got the right stuff. She got the right stuff. And thank you, LA chick. No, but seriously. The 20th, he right there. He right there at the cutoff. He right there on the cusp. Right before it. Friends, yeah, there is a lot of pressure. Oh, and welcome, Lindsay. You're a member. My yacht. But see, understand this. In order for their lies about me to work, they have to prove that I'm not everything that I am. I was never a bragger and I was never a clout chaser. So because I wasn't thirsty in a million pictures and videos with this and that and whoop-de-woo, all of a sudden, that's supposed to be their leverage to say, see, she didn't do it. But I have so many pictures that I've never shown. Because they're for me. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. So now, since people want to just question everything I am, my best point of response is to show them what I am. Because the truth is, I would be murdering the radio.
Strong sister, handling a business without a mister. And her work did her family well. And even though she was a diva, R&B could not repeat her. I'm talking flows and styles for many years to come. From vertical home to black diamond, her legend kept shining and shining. It was only a matter of time for her cloud to float away, and he got face to face. Hear him say, well done, cause her sunshine has come. You know you are, you're a lady.
Hey!
Her sunshine has come.
Hey! Yes! What?
Her sunshine has come.
Yes! They so jealous because they know serious people don't even deny it. I know. Oh, and y'all are my Jaganators. But you dancing, yes. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to remind people of what she is and what she brought. And the truth is all this pomp and circumstance, all this weird stuff going on. It's not even real. And that's why they wanted to keep me from the music. Because that's the one place nobody can touch me. And they know it. it's just sad when people when I think about all the music, all the books. Like if I was to so right, I'm just exactly Harvard Report, the push of gangster rap, and we're going to review that for the book club. Oh, and by the way, members, guys, don't forget tonight, Super Learning 3000. I'm going to be posting the thumbnail and getting it scheduled. I'm also going to be dropping a link, members only, of course. But Grace and I were going to be going over the first 3 chapters of Super Learning 3000. So for those of you guys who have sent me your receipts, we're getting close, but once we get to 250, Mooty's going to come and sit with us. Remember that. That's the goal. So, yeah, all about how to get drill rap out there so that they could just keep making criminals. And we need to read that book, and we're going to read it. Of course, it's us. We're not worried about what everyone else thinks. We're worried about what we do here. And there's another book that I have to add, and I just met the author, and I can't wait to have lunch with her. She is divine. And a lot of what she's writing about, because she has about 8 books, but we're going to start with the first book, and it's called The Little Book. And I'll be announcing who she is, but I'll be putting it up. But I want to make sure that my people are getting the information. So tonight, I'll be logging the time in. I do have something that I have to do, so I'm going to try to get it done earlier, but we're going to take an hour, 3 chapters. We're going to have a light discussion. So I'm looking at like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, I'm thinking that that's going to be the exact, I got to get ready to go soon though, so I can make sure that happens. But yeah, Super Learning, first 3 chapters. Tonight, I am getting the receipts. And for those who have bought the book, please make sure, because once we have evidence that 250 receipts are available, that's when we schedule Mooty and we go live. Gee, it's going to be amazing. Right? They need to be hitting that like, but no, like this record. It's a real the words to say how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what I'm needing, what I'm growing, how I'm nowhere. I don't need a lot of phrases to put it all together. And my heart showing, glowing up in love. Oh yeah, we talking about love on this project. So like this just me freestyling. But hey, don't matter what they say, 'cause I'm in love. It don't matter what they do when I'm in love. It don't matter what they. I'm in love. You know, like I'm thinking, like what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling. Like you ever see like those old like shows or whatever, and they talking about this and they talking about that, and then they got a shop or whatever, and they just put up a sign called "Gone Fishing" or "Be Back Tomorrow." Like imagine if that's what love was in your life, right? Like no matter what's going on, you just put that "I'm in love" sign up, and everything else disappears. You feel me? The clarity of your voice. Oh, 1 second. Hold up. The clarity of your voice is straight from the Lord. The industry might be able to fool some people. For the rest of us, you cannot auto-tune natural talent. A musical ear can hear the difference. Well, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for acknowledging my reality. I appreciate you. But no, seriously, like, put that love sign up on the door. I'm in love. Put that love sign up on the door. I'm in love. Ain't nobody gonna interrupt me when I'm in this groove, you know? I don't care what they say, I'ma scream it from the roof. I'm in love. Oh, yes. I'm in love. Oh, yes. I'm in love. You know? Yeah, like, because it makes me think about songs like back in the day. And shout out to Stone Paxton for reminding me about 80s style because it brought me right back into the mindset of the system. Songs like Don't Disturb This Groove. And then I was thinking about Aretha Franklin because one of my favorite songs by Aretha Franklin is her and Curtis Mayfield. They did it for what movie was it? It was a movie soundtrack song, I believe. It's called I'm in Love. And it's just really it. And mm, 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 and then I'm in love. Yes, I am. Mm, I'm in love. Yes, I am. Ooh, I'm in love. Hey, baby, you know I am. I'm in love. You know I am. Boom, Chad. Friends are wondering what's come over me. I'm as happy as any girl could be. I'm in love. Oh, believe me, I am. Key change. I'm in love. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know, I'm in love. And I'm so glad that it's me that you chose. I'm sprouting and blooming like a rose. Like I'm trying not to like sing the whole neighborhood. Because if I open up, oh my God, that note at the end, whoa, like my tone is so clear. If I go hit it, I'm going to tap a glass. That's that frequency. Next time, please sing about I'm a star. Oh, you talking about Look at Me? You know what? We can close with that today. Just because you requested it, Marilyn. And I love that because that song is so important for right now. And I can see why they so desperately wanted to keep it off the radio. Totally would have went against the agenda of what's happening. But, I was just thinking about that song. Like, literally, there are very few lyrics in that. Most of it is just, I'm in love. But when you hear it come out of Aretha's mouth, like a red-breast robin just singing it, from the rooftops. We don't make songs like that anymore. And I was just thinking, maybe taking that concept, that feel, and then that 80s Don't Disturb This Groove, and just put the love sign up on the door. I'm not involved. I'm out. I'm checked out. Whatever you gossiping about, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm in love. Whatever whatever's going on, whatever you worried about, I ain't got time for that. I'm in love. And the beautiful thing about love is no matter what's going on with the relationship, whether it's there, whether it's not, everything that you have, everything that you learn, it stays with you. You get to keep that. And that's why Wolf in My Heart, for me, Anthony Hamilton, interesting. So, like I was saying, and the point of it all is I love you. It. But yet, just taking that concept, I told everybody this EP that I'm putting together called Wolf in My Heart. Everything that I'm feeling, everything that I'm experiencing, I'm sourcing it from that relationship and all that I learned in it and what we need to learn and really have a better understanding of what love is, the value of it. Unfortunately, sometimes most of us can't see love clearly until it's gone or it's been challenged. And everything that I'm learning, I want to share with all of you. Because just because a door closes doesn't mean that a window's not opening. And anyone who knows me knows that all of my projects, real life stories based on things that I experienced. And this relationship that I just exited from for very good reasons. And I've already explained them. So to all you weirdos who are, well, what's the reason? Why did she say they broke up? I already said it. When it gets to the point where just being together becomes so volatile that people are walking around with chest pains for weeks, it's not worth dying for. No matter how much you want it. We got to learn what love is. And if I'm being used to hurt someone that I care about, I step away. People kept saying, you never talked about Angie. You didn't go over to Angie's life. You're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, I made sure people believed I wasn't interested in anything she was saying. I made sure of it. Sure did. Want to know why? Because I wanted her to have a shot without it being messed up by me. If I had gone over there to any of her lives, if I had commented on any post, the first things the haters that stalk me do, they would have started running down on her. trying to either to get her to say something bad about me or to convince her that I said something bad about her, and then it wouldn't have been about her exposure. Me stepping back was about giving her that space without the pummeling, because everyone that I stand next to gets destroyed. Everyone. But I regret it now. Because I didn't get a chance to warn her what they were. They made me the bad guy. I'm used to being a bad guy. Let them beat me up. I just want her to be able to have a chance. Just a fucking chance, man. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. It really is a shitty thing. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Understand this. At the end of her life, she was surrounded by vultures. Every last one of them. I don't think anybody knows how that feels. Because I know what it's like to have to look around at everybody that you know and know every last one of them. That's what makes what Stone did so freaking egregious. Because she really was hoping that he was. You coming to the show in Alabama, Stoney? Looking both ways before you cross my mind. And you should look both ways before you cross my mind. My mind. You nearly got ran over like you should live behind. When you cross my mind. Oh, She deserves so much better than what she got. And it really don't matter when I start speaking on it or when I start speaking up. What truly matters is that you can't stop me. That's all that matters. Y'all wish you could stop me, every last one of y'all. You wish. You can take it all. I ain't gonna stop. Never. Can't stop, won't stop. Take that, take that. Hey, yeah. Hey, hey. Oh, yes. You should know better than to cross my mind. You should know better. I was looking both ways before y'all crossed my mind. And you should look both ways before you cross my mind. My mind. You nearly got a ring over. You shouldn't live behind when you cross my mind. I'm not the one who went and turned promises into lies. And I'm not the one who sat and scripted all your alibis. Turned friendship into bank exchange. And now you're confused on who's to blame. Capping on stages for a known shoo-in. But all you care about is your back end. I choose to respond with the greatest weapon I have. Three by three, make them see, make them see. Y'all don't know me at all. But I think some of you are getting to. I got a book club that I got to schedule and put up. And I have more intel coming from someone who actually knew and loved Angie and still loves Angie. There will be no announcement. The interview is just going to hit on the Jaguar Wright show. And I think this one will probably be so much better because at least it's someone that I know didn't lie to Angie when she needed them the most. People should be ashamed of themselves. And as requested, we're about to close up right now. But when someone asks for something that matters, I give it to them.
Look at me, I'm special. Look at me, I'm a star. Look at me, I'm spectacular. Can't you see, I'm going far. Look at me, I'm a winner. Look at me, I'm so high. Oblivious to my surroundings as I watch it all pass me by. Running away from the sun and running for one more trip. I'm running and I'm running. I'm running and I'm running. Oh, I said I'm running till my feet get numb. Oh, said I'm running till my feet get numb. I'm running. Ooh, computer red. Kill them all until they die. Put another boom boom in their head.
them high, keep them hang on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. Look at me, right? That's what everybody wants here on the YouTube. Shown up. Hey. Not for anybody, yo.
Look at me, I'm a freak. Don't look away, I might be dead by next week. So running away from the sun and running from I'm running and I'm running and running.
That's what they all doing. Everybody on this screen right now.
Running till my feet get numb. And running from running till my feet get numb. I'm running around the sun. Computer bad. Kill them all until they're dead. Put another bullet in their heads. Call it entertainment. Instead. Computer bad. Get them high. Hang until they're dead. Put another chemical in their heads. Call it entertainment. Instead.
Gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Gotta do better. 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 Better. We gotta do better. We have to stop encouraging pain as a means for life. When there's so much joy, we gotta just stop running. They running and they running. They running and they running. I said they running till they think it's no. Come on.
Computer bad. Kill them all until they're dead. Put another bullet in their head. Call it entertainment. Instead. Computer bad. Get them high. Hang them till they're dead. Put another chemical in their head. Call it that's entertainment. Instead.
Peace. Let's stop letting them fool us into killing ourselves. Let's do better. All right, Jaganators. I'll see y'all at book club tonight. Peace.